Hey, students. All right, so before you take your test today, we're going to do a little bit of review. All right, so math teacher observed that as the number of hours students studied, their multiplication facts increase. So as we're reading, we always write. So as we study, increases. The number of errors the student made on their test decreases. So errors decrease. So that means I'm going to have a negative trend. Right? So the more I study, the less errors I have. So looking at this A, the more I study, the more errors I have. So no, because this is a positive. This has no association because the dots are just everywhere. This is nonlinear, so that does not have a specific trend. But this has a negative linear association. So the more I study, the less errors I have. All right, let's see here. So I'm just going to do a little bit of practice. And again, this is just to help you with your test. So pause the video, try to solve it on your own, and then we will talk about it. The daily attendance at a bowling alley was recorded for 15 days. The Scatterplot shows the number of lanes rented each day and the number of people who bowled that day. So before we even look at the answer choices, first things I notice about this graph is this is a positive linear association. So as the number of lanes increase, number of people bowling increase. Okay, so the first A says nonlinear. That's not true. This is positive. Second one says negative. C said there's no association. D says positive linear. Bam. And don't be overconfident in these that you're not taking the time to show work. You should at least be writing the characteristics down on the graph. An organization, okay, again, pause the video and then we'll talk about it. Or an organization published pamphlets of different lengths. The Scatterplot shows the relationship between the number of pages and the word count of each pamphlet. Based on the data, which is the best prediction of a word count of a 10-page pamphlet? Okay, so I'm going to notice a couple things. This is a positive linear association. As the total number of pages increase, the word count increases. So let's make our trend line first. And sometimes what works is doing the first point and the last point, but I don't know if that's going to work on this one. Let's try this. All right. Well, okay. Oh, we need to make it a little bit longer. All right. And then it wants us to do a 10-page pamphlet. So we're going to go 10-page. Ten pages. Okay, and this is going up by 200, so this will be 2,200. This is 2,400. Okay, so it would be C, 2,400. Sorry, guys, you're about to hear me say something on the recording real quick. Oh, I wish I could pause the recording.
You can pause it, just cut it out.
I'm recording! I'm messing! No! I like your do-rag.
Girl, take the do-rag off. We'll give him money.
All right, sorry about that, children. All right, so now let's do this one. Pause the video and see if we got the same answer. All right. The Scatterplot shows the number of customers, the number of servings of iced tea sold at a food trailer each day. Okay, so those customers increase, number of iced teas increase. So let's make our trend line. Again, you should be doing this on the paper before I even do it on this video. Let's see. That looks like a good trend line. All right, so it says, based on the Scatterplot, Which of these is the best prediction for the number of servings of icy sold on a day where the food trailer has 80 customers? All right, so we're going to go to 80 customers. Let's see where that leads us. Between 48 and 56. So what do y'all think? Around 52, 53? All right, A. All right. Which scatterplot does not suggest a linear relationship? A, what would y'all say that is? Positive. I hear you in the background. B, what would y'all say that is? Negative. C, I would say that's very curved, so non-linear. And then D is the straight line. Even if it's not positive or negative, it's still a straight line. So C would be our answer. Okay, one more before y'all take your test. Which scatterplot does not suggest a linear relationship? So same thing. Oh, wait, is it the same problem? That's the same problem. Just kidding. All right, we're done. Do good on your test. Take your time. Show your work. No work, no credit.